Alright everyone, here's a YouTube video of GTA 5 that I haven't made in a very long time. I've been kind of going scrolling through my YouTube videos in the past, and I've been mostly getting known because of GTA 5 and the role plays and all that kinds of stuff and all that, especially with the Armor Kuruma police chase that I've made, where I was in the Kuruma. I was actually the police officer chasing Armor Kuruma. I have almost, I think, 3,000 views on that video. So I've been having, when I was looking on comment sections, I've been having a lot of requests on tutorial videos. So today, I'm actually going to make a tutorial video. It's probably gonna be a long video because I haven't like, you know, preset it already. I just wanted to show from the scratch, bare bones, of how you can do it. So let's get started. First, you have to make a capture mission. You don't have to publish the mission. This is pretty much like for your own personal interest. You can publish the mission, play with friends and all that, but I can show you that a little bit later. Sorry for the background noise because I don't have my own area. But I usually choose contend because it's like not that complicated. The capture details, the title doesn't matter. I just put G or whatever letter you want. It won't accept it. But let me just do this real quick. This just doesn't really matter. The location you can choose two. And if you want to do it by yourself, just put the number of players at 2, number of teams at 2, and put it at 30 minutes. If you don't want your own weapons, put force and plus pickups. Respawn vehicles, doesn't really matter. Make sure you set that one. And player carrying limit. The team name doesn't really matter. And make sure you keep the wanted level at none. Because if you do not want to get wanted level and you're being the officer, you do not want to get wanted level just because of something you want to create. I usually keep that on high. This doesn't necessarily matter, and I usually put this on random. I put that on to just to kind of keep it realistic, but that's just that. So let's put the placement. Doesn't necessarily matter, so I'm just gonna try to fly through this real quick. And team start points is where you want to like start, where you want to spawn and such. So put that one right there, that one right there. Capture points, I'll just put them right next to each other because it doesn't necessarily matter. And then capture objects, I'm gonna wait for that. And respawn areas, you don't necessarily need to do that. And pickups, if you want to have any kind of weapons that you want to give yourself, I usually give myself the regular police weapons, combat pistol, pump shotgun, not SMG. You can do the SMG if you want. Carbon rifle, and the baton, or the nightstick as they call it in here, and some armor if you would like to. It will carry over to multiplayer, which is a cool thing. And the vehicle is totally up to you with the police vehicles. The police cruiser is for LSPD. The sheriff cruiser is for what you call it, Blank County. You can be cool with it and, I don't know, choose your color and make it your own, or you could just make it realistic. I'm gonna use a sheriff cruiser because I actually haven't tried it out. But if you want to make it really realistic, choose a police cruiser. And for the sheriff cruiser, you should do Blank County. Don't enable bulletproof tires unless if you're worried about getting shot at the tires. It doesn't necessarily happen to me, but let's just place this car right here. And then for backup, you can just mix it up if you want. For backup, you can just place the cars how you want them to take off at first. So I'll just place a couple of vehicles just to start this off, and maybe FIB vehicle, another police cruiser as well. And then for the actors, you'll have to choose cops and army. The cops doesn't really matter. You can choose their weapons, their aggressiveness, or if you want a defensiveness, an idle, or if you want them to be respawn. The relationships is most important. You want to put that at friendly. So you will not get wanted level. Let's say if you shoot at them, you can't shoot at them. They can't shoot at you. They're your friends. And I'll put them accuracy at high. And the drivers, I usually like to give them a pistol. And do not give them patrol range. If you give them patrol range, they'll start driving and mind their own business, which is not something you really want to do, but that is totally up to you. But I'm keep it realistic and put the Ranger in this car. Then probably mix it up. FIB, put in there. I'll put a female cop in here. And then, just like how the game programs it, give the secondary person pump shotgun. Too far. The actors is totally up to you. I'm not usually in that detail of actors, but that's totally up to you. The vehicle of the suspect that's going to be driving it is totally up to you too. But I'm going to use what would you call it? A vehicle that looks cool, but it's just for demonstration. So let's use a car that probably get chased, like this car. Like I've seen this car get chased online. So we'll put him right here. He won't get hit. Nothing will happen to him. So let's get some actors. If you want to keep it realistic, you should put some gang members like Vagos. And then for the driver, you should not give him a weapon at all. For this reason is because if you give him a weapon, he will not, and I repeat, he will not drive the car away from you. You also want to put him in defensive. And you also want to keep him as neutral for this one, so he doesn't start driving off. So you'll put him as driver, and then the next guy, I'll keep him in medium. The weapon, I'll give him a good weapon to give us a challenge, even though I'm like on God mode anyways. So we'll give him a micro SMG. We'll put him as aggressive to shoot, and we'll keep him as neutral as well, so he doesn't start shooting us automatically. So there you go, 2 people in there. And now for the capture objects, this is totally up to you. You do not have to do this, but what I like to do is I try to make it like realistic, like, oh, let's say they rob the bank money bag and then give it to the guy. So now he, the driver, has the money back. And now this is pretty much all you need to do to set up. And if you would like to make the job public, you'll have to test it and you have to capture the points on both objectives. Then you can publish it online and play with your friends. So if you want to play with your friends, just add more players or add more teams. You can also make a roleplay version without actors. I can show you guys another video of that. I do have some jobs saved of roleplay jobs of back in my old videos with my old friends that I used to play with on GTA with the roleplay videos, but that's totally up to you. I don't do that anymore, but this is just a tutorial for people who just want to do this, you know, by themselves, and they don't have the luxury of having a PC or having mods or whatnot. This is just completely mod free. So the radio doesn't matter. So now we are going to test it. This is our first test, so it could be a little buggy. So we are going to pick up all the weapons first. See how all the cars are standing still. I do not have a police outfit on because this is from my GTA Online character. I didn't change my outfit, but it's okay. Now if this should work and they're hitting the cars. That happens in GTA. There's nothing you can do about it. So if this should work, I should be able to shoot near them. See? So if you want it to work, exit test. What I will do is I'll reset the actor. I wanted to show that you guys on purpose because this may happen to you guys. So I'm going to delete I'm going to remove the passengers. I'm going to delete both of them. And then when I get the capture object, okay, it's been deleted as well. Now I'm going to go to the actors once again. Like I said, unarmed, defensive, relationships, neutral, random, put them back in the car, and then we'll give him a machine pistol to make this quicker. And then aggressive, put him in the car. Now, again, capture objects, give it to the person, and now test again. It's a long process, but once you get it to work, you don't have to test it over and over again, unless if you want to keep replaying it, keep playing around with it. But once you start getting it to work, it will start working from there, trust me. So let's try this one more time. We're going to aim up, shoot. Still not working. It's okay. It'll work. It'll work. It's just what I can do is there's 2 things you can do. If it doesn't work from him just driving off, because it used to work like that, what you can do is you can keep him aggressive so he can drive away. then we'll put him in there, and then the other one in there as well. And I'm going to show you guys the reason why you should not put them as aggressive, but you can try this, but this will most likely happen. This is what most likely happened. So I'm not even going to try to put the weapons. I'm just going to go near my car, because this is what most likely will happen. He does drive the car, but he turns around and he comes towards me. That's something you don't want to do. You want them running away from you. So, as you guys can see, they can drive the car. It does work. So we are going to remove them again. And then unarmed. We're going to keep them as defensive, neutral, and then we're going to put them in the car first. Hold on. I have to redo it. Oh, hold on. I'm going to put his patrol area really far. The reason why I do this is put him on wander. Like wander over yonder. I don't know if any of you guys watch Disney. And then the other guy is stationary. This can work. We'll put him as aggressive. I hope the other one was neutral. You know what? I'm going to redo it just in case. Because sometimes it doesn't do that. And see, neutral. You have to make it where it's correct, because sometimes, you know, GTA is still buggy. It's not really used to people using creator a lot. So we're gonna put him in there. Now I'm gonna give him a machine pistol. Oh, I put him as aggressive. My bad. I know this is a long process. This is not something that everybody wants to keep watching, but it does work. So he's on wander. He's on defensive, neutral. So we're gonna put him right there. And then the other one on aggressive, we'll put him as stationary. And then he's also going to be neutral. We'll give him a weapon as well. One bad thing about it is, since they're gonna be on wander, you have to be very fast about picking up your weapons. So what I'm gonna do myself a favor, and I'm just gonna put weapons around me, and just make this a quicker process. And the weapons, the actors cannot pick them up. If any of you guys are wondering, they cannot pick up the weapons. It's totally okay. So first, see how he's driving? So we're gonna do this. See what I mean? He's not, you gotta be fast enough. So we're gonna test it once again. You have to be fast enough. You have to like immediately shoot. The guy was running away, but you have to make it where the other guy shoots. So it does work. It's such a freaking long process. I hate this sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the vehicle entirely. I'm going to get them out of the car. And I'm going to remove the vehicle. I'm going to place it where it's closer. So I'm going to face him the other way so it'll be easier on me. So Hellfire, actors, neutral, like usual. Oh, hold on. Defensive, neutral, driver, aggressive, machine pistol, neutral. And then capture objects, give it to him, and then test. And now look at that. Now you got yourself a lovely police chase. And now the police is engaged. They are chasing him. And now we're going. Look at that. Look at that. And what you can do is you can add a helicopter for surveillance. As you can hear the sirens. The cops are in action. And even if I shoot, they do not chase me. I kind of gave him a too fast of a car, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change the vehicle because that car is freaking fast, and the cops can't even catch up. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna do them a favor. I'm gonna add some more police cars. I'm gonna show you what I mean about the helicopter. So this is totally up to you, but I would usually put one person. I don't necessarily like putting a bunch of Sorry guys for the interruption between the video. I didn't have my sharing settings the way I wanted it. It had 15 minutes, so it stopped at the 15-minute mark. I think we already got to the point where I was going to wander the car and put him on defensive, and the driver's on defensive, he's on wander, and the passenger is on aggressive to shoot us. I did add some more vehicles, and I flipped around my own vehicle as well to make it easier on me to chase him. Also, you can see there's a helicopter. You can also, like I was talking earlier in the video, there's a helicopter. If you also put it at nighttime, the helicopter has a spotlight, which is really cool. If you put it on nighttime, you know what? Let me show you guys that right now. I'm gonna put it on nighttime. If I can figure out where to find it. Yeah, hold on. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Man, I literally was just at it, and now it's just like, I can't find it. Well, at nighttime, it's pretty cool because as a spotlight. Oh, here it is. There we go. We're gonna put it at nighttime, traffic on high and whatnot, and we're gonna test it. The car's gonna wander. You have to kind of immediately shoot when the car is on wander because it's gonna drive away, and the Bravado is a very fast car, or AKA the Challenger. But let's test this out, and let me show you guys what I mean on the police chase. So as you can see, he's gonna start driving, shoot, they're gonna start shooting at me, and boom, got yourself a police chase. And look at that, everybody's going after him. Now you got yourself a nice police chase. Yes, GTA can be buggy sometimes, so the cops will start crashing each other and whatnot, which sucks. But as you can see, they're all chasing him, and even if you shoot, you will not get wanted level. Even around him, you will not get wanted level, which I think is very cool. As you can see, you got yourself a police chase. They're all chasing him. The helicopter's over him and whatnot. I'm not sure where the Challenger went because it's a Challenger. It's a very fast car, so we might have just lost him instantaneously. Oh, he's on my mini map, which is cool. Which is another thing. That's why I put the capture object on him, because he'll be on your mini map. As you can see that we're catching up to him, and they'll be trying to stop him and whatnot, which is very cool. So I'm gonna try to stop him, but you have to shoot the driver to stop him. Yeah, stop the car. Stop the car. And that's how you do it. You stop the bad guy. I would usually have a police outfit on, but it's okay. You capture the bag. It's your choice to bring it back. And as you can see, you have all these law enforcement. He should have had a spotlight, but I guess it's not dark enough, and it just didn't go into a huge police chase. But that's pretty much how you do it. It's really fun. You can make it realistic in Blaine County. You could do a military chase or whatnot. It is totally up to you. But this is a full tutorial on how to do a police chase, or as other people call it, LSPD, because it's LSPD FR, because it's just an offline name version of the mods without mods. You can even make your own missions on police patrol. I can show you guys how to do that too. It was on my previous videos on how to do that. Well, not how to do that, just showing you how it works. The more you play with it, the more fun it gets. The more you get to know how it works, the more easier that you can create these jobs, because usually you'll create like ages to create them. But if you want to put them online, like I said, increase the player numbers and whatnot. You can also do this without any actors. It would be kind of cool to see people who have more interest in this on GTA Online, especially on console, because console doesn't have the luxury for PC to have mods and be able to do police stuff and all that, because GTA is just a one-sided thing, just criminals, which is cool and all, but sometimes it just gets boring after a while. And also, one thing I like about this, because you have just access to all the vehicles and whatnot. But that's how you guys do it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and I'll be making another video in the future. I don't usually do GTA videos. I know I used to do GTA5 videos a lot back in the day, but right now I'm kind of focusing on Siege and Call of Duty. But if you guys want more GTA videos, just let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.